In this video, I want to talk about recording tips for guitarists, singers, and songwriters. And this is not for producers. This is not for people that want to produce music on the computer, in the DAW, use digital instruments or MIDI keyboards. This is just for people that play guitar and sing songs and want to record their music that way. Oh, and by the way, I'm not going to be looking at the technical side of recording in this video. I'm going to be looking at something slightly different, but I do believe this is actually more important, so make sure you stick around. I'm not a producer. I have no interest in being a producer. I play guitar and I sing songs, and that's what I want to record. And I do that at the same time, and I like to record my songs with me playing guitar and singing at the same time, because I believe that that gives a better result for my songs, at least. I'm not interested in creating music in the box. I'm not interested in creating music in my DAW, using digital instruments. There's nothing wrong with that, and that's completely fine if that's your thing. Maybe that will be something that I explore in the future. I don't know. I believe that the most important thing is everything up until it gets recorded into the computer. If I can get the best sound possible, or the closest to the sound that I'm trying to get before it actually hits the computer, then that's got to be a good thing, right? So this video is for people that have a similar mindset, that maybe just want to record their guitar and vocals in a very natural way, and maybe you just don't want to mess around too much in your digital audio workstation, or whatever you're using to record. You just want to focus on the actual recording part and not too much after the recording. Of course, everything needs to be EQ'd and leveled out and processed after the recording. I'm not saying it doesn't, but I do believe that if I can get the best sound possible before I hit record, then I'm on to a winner. So the question is, what makes a great recording? Is it the quality of the gear, the mics, the preamps, the converters? Not really. Of course it helps, but that's not really what makes a great recording. Is it the quality of the recording itself? So like the techniques that you use, the microphones, the location, stuff like this. Is that what makes a great recording? Again, not really. It kind of helps. It definitely helps with getting a sort of sound that you're after, but it doesn't really make a great recording. I believe it's all in the performance and the delivery of the song, because that's where the emotion is. Of course, being a great musician and having a great song is two very important factors, and we should always be trying to better ourselves at those 2 points. But if you think about it, if you had not a very great song and you weren't the best musician in the world, but you gave an absolutely mind-blowing performance, that can make a great recording. By the way, I'm talking about recording guitar and vocals together at the same time. Of course, you can still do a great performance if you record them separately, but I really do believe that if you want the best performance possible, then you need to treat it like basically a live performance. So then the question is, how do you get the best performance? Through my mentoring sessions with other songwriters, I've noticed the same two things that keep coming up: timing and dynamics. By timing, I don't just mean being able to play in time, but I also mean don't rush. Give yourself the space to perform. Intentional pauses can create incredible emotional tension. See what I did there? Now, also with timing, speeding up can be something that we do when we get nervous. So I think there's nothing wrong with speeding up as long as you're aware of it. So be intentional about your speeding up or your any dynamics, you know. So just as long as you're conscious of it and as long as you're meaning to do it, you know, do it with intention, then I think it's fine, you know. That's why it's one of the reasons why I love playing solo and not with a drummer or with other musicians. That's also great as well. But when I'm solo, I can do whatever I want. I don't have to communicate something with other musicians. I can slow it right down if I want to. You know, the freedom and the flexibility to do whatever I want is there. So practice with a metronome by all means. It's good to be in time and to be able to play in time, but don't be a slave to it, you know? Don't feel like because, your song starts at this BPM that it has to also finish at that BPM, you know? That's not the case at all. I like it when songs speed up and slow down. It kind of makes it a bit more natural, a bit more organic, you know? This is one of the reasons why I never play to a click, because most of my songs speed up and slow down. And actually, if you listen to a lot of old recordings, they also fluctuate with the tempo, speed up and slow down. And we don't necessarily notice it when we're just listening to it, you know, even though it does happen, because it's kind of a natural thing that happens, you know. I don't think you have to have the same BPM throughout the whole song. I don't think it's necessary. Oh, hey, how's it going? I didn't see there. This is a quick intermission to let you know about my Song Club. Song Club is a free resource designed to help you with your songwriting, your recording, your guitar techniques, and your live performances as well. And there's also a really great community there as well of other singer, songwriter, and guitarists. So if you think you're interested, then click the link in the description down below, and I hope to see you over in the community. Thanks again, and now back to the video. Dynamics isn't just about how loud or soft you play. It's about the texture, it's about the tone. It's about making listeners lean in and truly hear you. It's subtle variations that create emotional depth. It's about highlighting the most critical points in your song and creating unexpected moments that capture attention. The most powerful performances aren't about technical perfection. They're about storytelling. Every subtle change in dynamics, every intentional pause is a whisper that says, listen closely. One thing that I like to do for a dramatic change is not necessarily get louder, but it's to go the other way and to get quieter. And a lot of people go for the loud thing, you know, you have like a loud chorus, you have a moment in a song which is like a solo, here's the loud part of the song, you know, to try and get attention, is trying to evoke some kind of emotion or some change or some dynamics. But I like to go the other way. I like to go a bit quieter or a lot quieter. That can be just as effective. So that's it for this one. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. If you want to watch some more, then click on the screen now. I'll give you a couple of options to choose from. Other than that, have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.